hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. We're looking at our lovely celestial being up there in the sky, and it quite possibly could be a celestial starship that is living. But for now, I am just going to call it a lovely celestial being in the south western sky. It's almost toward the western. Hello. Hello, Diane. Yes, let me tell you, I've had such a full day and I was tired and I thought I want to relax. So I've got my biohazard suit on with no shoes. So my feet are on the ground and it's so cool. And I'm looking at this beautiful celestial being up here with you all. It's a perfect ending to my evening. It really is. And we've got all the outdoor nighttime insects joining us, which is wonderful. Yes, shalom. And I do want to say that this is the only star showing in the sky. Well, I'm just now looking up. There's others that have pierced through the whiteness of the sky. So this is the brightest one. And I think people say this is Jupiter. I don't know, but all I know is I'm able to zoom up on it, and it's full of energy. And it's peaceful. It's peaceful energy viewing this. It really is. Whoopsie, I'm sorry. Hello. I've just got my iPhone 8 and my simple compact binoculars. Yeah, what if there was big giant butterflies? That'd be cool. No, my volume's not on low. I'm just speaking low. I guess I could put it right in front of my mouth. I just like to talk low since I have nature talking too. Yeah, I don't want to compete with nature. Thank you, Danny. Yes, Seth, I believe that. I believe that these celestial beings can sense the spirit in every individual that zooms up on it. I do feel that within my being. Well, see, we're a being and they're a being. That's pretty cool. It really is, except we're an earth being. We're bound to earth right now in this skin suit. But that's all right. That is quite all right. Yes, Columbia. Richard. Hello. Well, we have this beautiful, lovely celestial being up here in the sky. And we have a choir of nighttime insects. That's what we got. And probably some frogs every now and then. But it's all right. Yes, it is quite all right. Boom. Diane, I think this is as far as it lets me zoom up. Yeah, I cannot. I'm taking my hand trying to enlarge the screen right now, and I can't zoom up any closer than this. If I am to turn this part right here, the middle of my compact binoculars, that's it. That's it right there. That's as far as it can get. And I'm thankful we can even get this far, but that's all right. That is all right. Yeah. I hope it's showing up good for you all. Can I tell you how wonderful it feels to have my feet, my bare feet, of course, they're in the feet part of this bio suit, to have them on the ground and feel the coolness of the ground on my feet is wonderful. It really is. It keeps my body cool. Yeah. Yeah. And really, what if there is waters above? We don't know because we haven't flew up there in our little skin suit bodies. But we know it's different up there than it is down here. Um, yeah, you saw something that you assumed to be a sunset, red, circular, bright, although we all had a good view. Ah, yeah, there's something going on when the sun rises and the sun sets. Yeah, it really, and just think, I've spent the majority of the past of my married life not feeling the ground beneath my feet like this, but I'm doing it now, and it's a wonderful feeling because I'm making time to do it. Oh my goodness. This is great. Um, and I won't be on here too long tonight. I do want to try to see if I can hit the Facebook tonight, since I haven't been on there all day either. But it's all right. Luminaries, yes. Um, yeah, well, the line through it shows up when, oopsie, when I use my compact binoculars. If I use my, where'd you go? My Nikon camera, there's no line in the middle. Um, yeah, not at all. Now, I will turn the dial in the middle of my compact binoculars to see what happens. So I'm turning it. You see it shrinking. I'm turning the dial in the middle of it. That's, it's got a purple hue around it. I'm turning it still. And it's just going to come back to like that. You saw two suns 2 weeks ago. Hmm. Yeah, so this looks different. And if I were to zoom up really close, you'll see it gets darker. Well, you won't see it at all because I've messed it up now. Gina, quit messing with that. Okay, I will. Because if I mess with it too much, we're not going to see it in its color. Yeah. I better leave well enough alone is what I should do. And that's what I'm going to do. Oh no, went over 8 minutes. No. Hello, Rosie. Yeah, the color and the pulse. You're welcome, Rob. Good evening, Lisa. Hello, Paula. Perla. Um, it looks like a shutter distortion. The nature of a digital camera is they often go, well, we don't look at the imperfections. At least I don't. I just thankful to see what I am seeing and zooming up on. I know that there are people who do look at the negativeness of it. But that's all right. It's quite all right. You are a twinkle, twinkle, little star. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Your star is ancient and mythical. You say mythical? Oh, mystical. Mythical? Well, they probably are mythical also. Um, no, the fallen angels aren't breaking out. It's because I've got this compact binoculars. I'm viewing it through here. Um, you're welcome, Tanya. That the moon is a reflection of a larger Earth. Well, that could be possible. Anything's possible in today's age. It really is. Yeah. Oh, you're outside and a beautiful owl is talking. That's wonderful. It really is. Hello from Oregon, 200 miles. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. I am so sorry you have to witness that and experience it. Grounded with Mother Earth, a new Earth. Well, one day there will be a new Earth. Excuse me. I don't want to. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not nice to have get to coughing, and I didn't bring any water out here with me. Yeah, it serves me right. It does. Oh my goodness. Boom. Um, Gina, do you know your life path number? I know my life path number. It's a master number 11. I didn't used to know it until several years ago. 33. That's really good, Lisa. Master number 33. When I used to work, there was very few, maybe three master number 11s and maybe three 22s in the whole area that I worked in. The majority of the people were threes, eights, three, eights, nines, very few fours, sixes. There was a lot of sixes, and a few fives. But there was a lot of eights, and eights like to be in total control. Yeah, there's not. You are an eight, Florence. Ah, well, I'm sure you don't like to be in total control. I worked with people who, oh my gosh, they wanted to be in absolute control. And if you were a woman and they were a woman and they were an eight and you were not, you just look out. Um, Princess Lily, I'm doing great. I'm outside. I'm in my wind down mode now. Whoa. Get this. I have a patrol plane completely silent. It is literally flying from the west to the east right over my head in my yard. So with it flying right over my head in my yard, it's going to cross completely right in the center of my house. So you go ahead, and I'm going to pray for protection right now over me, and you're not going to beam nothing down on me right now. Nothing. I'm going to put a big bubble around me. There. That is weird. It really is weird, flying right over my head. Um, yeah, thank you. It's past now. Boom. Thank you. I need protection. I think we all need protection. I don't think we realize how much protection we need on a daily basis. but it's okay. Oopsie. This little earpiece fell away from my mouth. Yeah. Boom. Oh, one night I'm going to sleep outside with nature. Not outside, I'm going to have a tent or something around me. Oh my gosh, 2 a.m. in Scotland? How do you get that number? Gwen Carey, I don't know what number you might be talking about. Um, the same type of craft. Yeah, they do. They fly over silent, like silent drones. And you think, wow, you got to send a drone flying across the grid line all the time. Yeah. Oh, your life path number. Well, I went to a place called tokenrock.com, and they have a life path calculator, and or you can type in a web search and do life path calculator. I haven't done it in, it's been several years, but you can do that. It's a life path calculator, and it's supposed to be more you than your regular zodiac. But granted, there are certain websites when you go look up your life path numbers, one will say one thing and one will say another. And you'll just have to go with your spirit on the inside of you, which one rings true to you. Because some are very negative. And you know, you don't want no negativeness. You're thinking, why are they saying all this negative about my life path number? That is not me. But you have to understand the spirit behind the individual giving out that, whatever they're giving out on that life path number. It's all about the spirit behind it. The son of Midas came to you last night and told you something is coming. Really? Well, yeah. The sun disappeared again. Soul gazing. Yeah. What's up, people? Well, we have a beautiful celestial being up here in the sky. I think you're doing excellent, and we will share with one of us. Thank you, Richard. Oh, it was like it was getting erased. What about number 1? That's very spiritual. That's what I think number 1 is. Yeah, some may not know it, but they're very spiritual. Thank you, daughter of the one music. Boom. Number 5. You know the funny thing about 5, the number 5, it's supposed to be the complete opposite on my spectrum of number life path number 11 and life path number 5. It's like clash. Oh my gosh. And sometimes the clash happens and sometimes it doesn't. But they're very they make wonderful friends. They really do, and they're very dependable. Do I think the men in black have anything to do with this? I don't know. You know, I had this one friend. She was out on a cruise when she was younger with some friends, and they was on this big old boat. And all of a sudden, the sun was going down, and everyone was standing on the deck to take their pictures. And she had her camera, and she was taking pictures too because she thought, now this does not look normal. So she took a lot of pictures. Then all of a sudden, this man appeared right up against her. And she had her other friend beside her, and that man's saying, "Oh, what are y'all looking at?" And the next thing she knew, her camera was gone. He took her camera and she never saw that man again during the whole entire cruise. So I said, "Well, whatever you had on your camera, they didn't want you to have it on your camera." She said, "I know." She goes, "Because I think I caught that second sun." Or she caught two planets with it. But her camera was taken from that man that showed up out of nowhere. It was weird. The dream night becoming more prominent. You know that my dreams have become very vivid or lucid or whatever you want to call it. Shalom, family. Happy Day of Atonement, Levana Brown. Yes, through your clip-on lens, yeah. I pushed it right off of there. I just want to stand out here and feel the coolness underneath my feet. Is it Neptune and Pisces? I don't even know where that would be in the sky. I really don't. Things are becoming more clearer in dreams. Yes. I am broadcasting from Salem, Indiana. Whoopsie! I jerked my camera with my arm, hit my cord. Yeah. I don't want this to go up. I want it to come down because if I put it too far down, it gets too far in the comment section, and I can't see it. But it's okay. Oh, wow. This is the next best thing to immersing yourself in water. You just have real cold earth beneath your feet. There is a lot of energy all around that. Yes, time is going very fast. Extremely, extremely fast. I couldn't tell you. Sometimes I think it's Jupiter because it has all these little moons beside it. At times you can see it, but then I don't know. Somebody said it's Neptune, but this being has been in the sky since around January of this year. That's a long time, coming up every single night whenever it's visible to the naked eye. You hear crickets. You hear nature. Because I'm out here in the country. Oh my goodness, this feels nice. I have what you're talking about, but I don't like to set and zoom up on that because it can be saying one thing when in fact it's not what it's meant. It's not what it is. So I don't really trust those apps, although I really do like some of the music that are on those apps. Nice and spacey. But this is the brightest star in the southwestern sky. So that should tell somebody what it is. Yeah, the crickets are nice. What sign are you facing? I don't even know what that means. What sign are you facing? Neptune is in Pisces and Jupiter is Capricorn. Well, beings, I can only see a few stars in the sky, and that's only the ones that are bright enough to pierce through the whiteness that they've put in the sky. I couldn't tell you. And in the big scope of my life, well, at this present moment in time, I'm not too concerned about it. But if I find out, I would let you know. Yeah, people sleeping less. It's one of Nibiru's moons. It could be. You never know. Neptune in the sky before the sun went down. It will be in the sky until 7:15. Well, this ain't this one because by time 7:15 comes around, this star is already going to be setting in the west because it's halfway in the middle of the southern sky right now. It's past the middle going toward the west, so it's going to go down. So it's not Neptune. It wouldn't let you post what you had written about something going on now. I've noticed that before too in post videos past. When someone was writing about something that was not to be spoken about, that was happening in the world, the algorithms literally kept their comment from showing up. Dana, that's right. But then when you have the 11, the 22, and the 33, they are, they have the attributes of those numbers themselves, the individual numbers. So it's really cool. Yeah, I'm sure we have astrologers on here and people who do readings and numerology who know a lot more about it than I do, a whole lot more. William Grant, I don't think it's much out of focus at all. If it just might be maybe 10% out of focus because when I zoom up with my Nikon camera, well, it almost looks identical. But I love it anyhow. I have a cameras. I have two of them with night vision in them. And I've only used them a couple times just to try them out in the yard. And I thought it's not going to get dark enough for me to try them out. I'll have to stay up real late at night. I should stay up one night and try them out in the sky. But the thing with those, you can't zoom up on them because of the type of camera. I'd had to hook something up, rig something to where it could be looking through these compact binoculars or my telescope at the same time so I could magnify it. Otherwise, I would not get any close up at all. Oh, I tried to just put a picture of the sun rising. It was the sky was really red. I tried to add it to one of my videos in the background. I tried it for, oh my gosh, it was a good 40 minutes. And finally I tricked the program and I got something in that background. Yeah, even the programs you have, excuse me, installed on your own computers, they get algorithms in them. The AI gets in them too, and they keep you from doing what you want to do. Thank you, Julie. And with that being said, I am going to go. It is getting late, but I do thank you all for tuning in. There's another miniature patrol plane. Now that one's going down the grid line right above the star. It's going down the grid line that it always goes down from the west to the east. But it's, yeah, silent. But thank you all for tuning in so very much. It's been nice watching this beautiful celestial being with you all. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you all.